video, we will look at various beautiful farmhouse garden designs, from rustic country yard, cottage garden farmhouse, to the soothing farmhouse garden with water feature. All designs are full of warm, natural rural nuances, and can certainly be an inspiration for your dream home. Let's get started. Welcome back to the DM8K channel. The atmosphere of a rural farmhouse courtyard. Lush green grass, classic white wooden fences, and a small gravel path welcome us warmly in the morning. As soon as we step inside, a stone path leads us to the house. Lavender flowers and vines fill the left and right sides, adding to the romantic atmosphere. On the side of the garden, colorful flowers bloom beautifully. There are roses, hydrangeas, and even wildflowers that bloom naturally, complete with butterflies fluttering around. If you want to relax, this wooden terrace is the place to be. There are rocking chairs, swings, and hanging flower pots that create a cool atmosphere, especially in the afternoon while enjoying the breeze. Not to be missed, there is a small vegetable garden here. Tomatoes, lettuce, and rosemary grow neatly in wooden boxes, giving a truly lively rural feel. The afternoon sun sweeps across the yard. The small lights on the terrace begin to glow, creating a warm and peaceful rural atmosphere. The sweet atmosphere of a cottage farmhouse, surrounded by a garden full of colorful flowers. White wooden fences and vines on the walls of the house create a very romantic atmosphere. Upon entering, a stone path leads us to the door. On the right and left, roses and hydrangeas are in bloom, with a wooden gate decorated with wisteria welcoming us warmly. Inside the garden, flowers such as daisies, foxgloves, and peonies grow in layers. There are small wooden benches and clay pots filled with herbs, making the rustic feel even more alive. If you want to relax, the farmhouse terrace is the place to be. Classic rattan chairs, wooden swings, and hanging pots filled with flowers create a cool and comfortable atmosphere. In the middle of the garden, there is a special touch. A small stone fountain surrounded by roses, or an iron gazebo covered with vines. It really makes you want to stay longer. And when night falls, this garden becomes even more magical. Small lights along the path turn on, fireflies flit about, and the warm light from the windows of the house closes the day peacefully. This is the elegant front view of a modern farmhouse. With a clean white facade, large black windows, and a neat front yard, this house immediately catches the eye. The path leading to the main door looks simple but charming. Decorated with small green shrubs and modern lights along the sides, the atmosphere feels warm and luxurious. The garden area is simple, with wooden beds and modern pots filled with lavender and ornamental plants. This minimalist touch keeps the yard beautiful without being excessive. On the front porch, there are wooden rocking chairs and modern black wall lamps. Several potted plants add freshness, making it a comfortable place to sit and relax in the afternoon. The driveway to the garage is complemented by a modern and neat black wooden fence. Small lights on the fence make the yard look stylish when night falls. And as dusk settles in, the view becomes even more beautiful. The lights on the walkway turn on, the windows of the house glow warmly, closing the day with a cozy atmosphere typical of a modern farmhouse. This is a classic farmhouse with a spacious yard and beautiful wooden fence. Large trees provide shade, while the morning light creates a warm and peaceful atmosphere. A stone path leads us to the front door. Colorful flowers line both sides, and a wooden gate with classic lanterns adds to the beauty of the setting. In this yard, roses, hydrangeas, and daisies bloom brightly. Several clay pots and wooden barrels add a rustic touch full of character. The terrace of the house is so warm. There are white wooden rocking chairs, hanging flower pots, and a simple wooden fence that creates a cool atmosphere for sitting in the afternoon. The gravel path leading to the house looks classic with a neat white fence beside it. Vintage lamps stand along the path, adding an elegant rustic feel. As night falls, this house becomes even more charming. The lights on the terrace are on, the setting sun casts a golden glow, and fireflies dance in the yard. It's truly a soothing rural atmosphere. This is what a simple farmhouse with a neat front yard looks like. Right next to it is a mini vegetable garden that adds to the natural and healthy feel. A stone path leads us to the door of the house. Along the way, there are wooden boxes filled with fragrant herbs such as rosemary, basil, and parsley. In the main part of the garden, vegetables grow lushly. There are lettuce, carrots, and tomatoes planted in wooden beds, complete with simple gardening tools nearby. From the terrace of the house, we can see this small garden directly. There is a rocking chair to relax in while enjoying the fresh vegetable harvest in wooden boxes. Scene 5, Garden Feature, Trellis and Climbing Plants. In the corner of the garden, there are simple wooden trellises where climbing plants grow. Long beans and cucumbers climb up, giving a lively rural impression. Towards evening, the atmosphere becomes warm. Small lights illuminate the vegetable garden. The afternoon sun provides a golden glow, ending the day peacefully at this farmhouse. This is a classic farmhouse with a spacious wooden terrace. From here you can see a white swing hanging sweetly, surrounded by a green yard and a simple wooden fence. On this swing, there are floral patterned pillows and knitted blankets that make it even more comfortable. Hanging flower pots and rustic lanterns add to the warm atmosphere. In addition to the swing, there is also a rocking chair and a small wooden table. Several potted plants, rattan baskets, and vintage lamps bring the terrace to life. From the terrace, the view is expansive. A gravel path, colorful flowers, and wooden fences in the distance enhance the rural atmosphere. At dusk, the atmosphere becomes romantic. Small hanging lights and lanterns begin to glow, casting a warm light around the swing. As night falls, the terrace becomes even more comfortable. The lights twinkle softly, the chairs and swing look peaceful, accompanied by the quiet rural night sky. This farmhouse has a classic style with a simple white facade. A gravel driveway leads to the front porch, surrounded by shady trees and a large green lawn. At the entrance, the gravel driveway is framed by wooden fences and small lights. On the left and right sides, lavender and daisies bloom warmly to welcome visitors. Further inside, you can see tire tracks on the distinctive gravel path. Trees on both sides provide shade, while birds and butterflies add to the lively atmosphere. At the front of the house, the wooden porch looks cozy with rocking chairs and potted plants. From here, the gravel path becomes a charming part of the farmhouse's charm. When viewed from the side, this gravel path leads past the house to a small barn in the back. Wooden fences, neat bushes, and rustic lanterns add to the rural feel. As evening approaches, the view becomes even more beautiful. The lights along the road glow softly, the afternoon sun casts a golden light, and the windows of the house glow warmly. This is the warm atmosphere of a farmhouse, with a spacious yard surrounded by a simple wooden fence. Along the fence, rows of lanterns stand sweetly, giving a soothing rural impression. Once you pass through the wooden gate, the atmosphere feels welcoming. Lanterns on the left and right glow softly, while daisies, lavender, and sunflowers greet you with their vibrant colors. A gravel path follows the wooden fence, decorated with small lanterns along the sides. From here, the farmhouse terrace looks inviting with its natural feel. If we look closer, the rustic lanterns attached to the fence posts glow warmly. Behind them, wildflowers and vines beautify the atmosphere. As dusk falls, the farmhouse yard becomes even more beautiful. The lanterns on the fence begin to light up, blending with the light from the house windows and the warm porch lights. As night approaches, the atmosphere feels peaceful. The lanterns on the fence glow softly under the starry sky, while the farmhouse stands quietly with a soothing warm light. This is the view of a vast pastoral meadow. Golden grass sways gently in the wind, dotted with wildflowers, with a simple farmhouse visible in the distance. If we look closer, colorful wildflowers grow beautifully. There are daisies, poppies, and lavender, accompanied by butterflies and bees fluttering sweetly. winding path crosses the meadow, surrounded by tall grass and wildflowers. This path leads to a rustic wooden gate, warmly illuminated by the afternoon sun. At the edge of the field, the farmhouse stands with its simple wooden roof. A flock of sheep can be seen grazing far in the background, blending in with the beautiful rural atmosphere. As the sun sets, golden light pierces through the tall grass. The wildflowers glow softly, while the farmhouse glows warmly in the twilight. As night approaches, the meadow feels peaceful. Fireflies dance among the grass, stars scatter across the sky, and the farmhouse glows softly in the quiet of the countryside. This is a beautiful farmhouse garden, with a stone fountain in the center, surrounded by roses, daisies, and lavender. The terrace of the house with climbing plants adds to the natural atmosphere. When viewed more closely, this stone fountain flows gently into a round pond. Colorful flowers and fluttering butterflies create a soothing atmosphere. On the side of the garden, there is a small pond filled with clear water, decorated with lotus flowers, stepping stones, and tall grass. A simple wooden bench is ready for you to sit and relax. A winding gravel path runs through the garden, passing a small fountain with stone details. Lanterns and potted plants along the path give a warm impression. When dusk arrives, this garden becomes even more enchanting. The fountain glitters in the light of the lamps, while the flowers appear to glow softly in the afternoon sun. As night falls, the atmosphere becomes even more serene. The fountain is illuminated by soft lights, decorative lights twinkle among the flowers, and the windows of the farmhouse glow warmly in the distance.